Hey, foodie gang, what is going on? What is going on? Let me put my coffee cup down. You are tuned in to a 907 Good Eats Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Today, I'm going to show you some easy brunch recipes. I am making hash browns with a turkey grilled cheese. Super easy. Hash browns do take quite a bit of time to make, so I have already started them. Hit the like button on your way in and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing recipes, and also stay in touch. Follow me on social media. So I have all my prep here and I'm just gonna go through this with you guys. I'm gonna unwrap a couple of our goodies. And this is the bread that we're using for the grilled cheese. This is regular white bread. And it is kind of thick cut, as you guys can see. So I have my bread there. And then on my grilled cheese, I have Swiss cheese and cheddar cheese that we are going to put on there, foodie gang. How are y'all doing today? We are just going to make, like I said, simple, easy brunch. And we're going to hang out today, if everything goes all right. So, we have our Swiss and we have our cheddar cheese right there. And then we also have our turkey. If you would like, you can use roast beef, you can use pork. But today we are going to be using turkey. And when you cook your hash browns, you want to make sure that there's plenty of oil in the pan so that the hash browns can crisp up. So there we go. We have our turkey, our cheese. We have a little bit of ketchup for the side for our hash browns. And we also have that butter for the grilled cheese. So these are all my grilled cheese components right here. So subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great recipes, and also check out my previous cooking content that I have already produced. So on my hash browns, I'm gonna season them with a little bit of salt and pepper, and I also have some Cajun seasoning here and a little bit of parsley to garnish. And this is the brand of Cajun seasoning that I'm using. I did previous recipes and live streams using this Cajun seasoning. I made a chicken. I made a quesadilla. I've made a lot of things with that particular Cajun seasoning, and it is really good. It is called Cajun two-step. Really good Cajun seasoning. So yes, I have my sandwich components. My hash browns are looking good. And I put a little bit of oil on top of them. And if you've been watching for a while, you know how I feel about the sauce bottle near the stove with the oil. And for this particular recipe, having the sauce bottle of oil by the stove is very, very helpful. Just because hash browns need that oil to crisp up. Okay. So, and I have black coffee here with honey, and this is the 907 Good Eats mug. Just keeping it real simple. Okay, I got my hash browns on. I am just going to peek at the bottom and see what it is looking like. And you know, hash browns are that tricky thing to make. So I'm gonna add a bit more oil, and like I said, with hash browns, you are gonna have to use a lot of oil. And Too Good, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hit the like button on your way in. You can support the channel, support the platform on Cash App and money sign Chef Big Bank. So I am going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on top of my hash brown, as well as a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I mean, you can never go wrong with salt and pepper. And then I have a little bit of my Cajun seasoning I'm going to put on top. This is the Cajun two-step. Really good seasoning that you guys gotta try. Slap Your Mama is a good Cajun seasoning as well. Just a little bit of Cajun seasoning, not too much. And when I do flip my hash brown, I am going to season the other side as well. And the thing about hash browns is that everyone likes theirs a different way. Some people like theirs kind of like really, really crispy. Some people like them not super crispy, so you just never know. You never know. And you can just hear that sizzle. You can just hear that sizzle, and when you're making hash browns, you want to make sure that you add enough oil. You want to make sure that you add enough oil, and then when I flip this, or when I get it turned over, I am going to show you what it looks like, Foodie Gang. Don't even worry. Hit the like button on your way in. Today I am making simple simple brunch recipes that you can make at home that are easy. And I flipped them a little bit, but sometimes hash browns tend to stick together, sometimes they don't. You just never really know. So these are my hash browns, and you guys can see, like I said, hash browns take a while to really get crispy, and that's why I chose to start these before we all got here. And I am just going to season this side as well. Have you guys ever had loaded hash browns? I think they put like bacon, sour cream, green onions, and cheddar on it. But we are just going to keep these simple. We're just going to serve these with some ketchup. We're going to make a turkey grilled cheese to go on the side. And I'm just putting some salt and pepper and some Cajun seasoning on here. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's looking pretty good. Yes, like I said, Foodie Gang, easy recipes to make for brunch. You can even make these for breakfast if you wanted to. I'm making a turkey grilled cheese and hash browns Super simple, and if you wanted to, you can add a fried egg to your grilled cheese, or you can even put eggs on the side if you would like to. So yes, food again, that's it. You can just put the hash browns on the stove, walk away, leave for a little bit, and there you go. I got my hash browns and I got my salt and pepper and a little bit of Cajun seasoning on the top, and we're just gonna let that cook. And already I can tell you that it's smelling really, really good. Shortly here, we are gonna start our grilled cheese. So let me just walk y'all through the ingredients for the grilled cheese. We have our white bread, butter, we have our turkey right there, and then we have our cheeses. I have Swiss cheese and cheddar cheese. Most of what kind of oil for the hash brown? I am using vegetable oil. If you wanted to, you can use honestly, you can use any type of oil. You can use olive oil. You could even use coconut oil if you wanted to, be a little bit more healthier. It will give it a coconut taste. You can use avocado oil, which I've been using periodically when I make my vegan dishes. I use my avocado oil, avocado and olive oil blend. So yes, any type of oil. So I am just going to turn these up a little bit. Turn these up a little bit. I can tell you, you know what's really good? When you have like leftover hash browns and you put them in a burrito with some eggs, some sausage, really, really tasty. How are you doing? How are you doing, Texan? How are you doing? So I am making easy brunch recipes that you can make at home. I am making hash browns and a turkey grilled cheese. Super simple, easy to make, cost effective. You can buy the hash browns frozen, or you can use fresh ones. I know that they even have like carton of like the Idaho potatoes, and the carton are dry, and you have to rehydrate them. So you can use whatever type of hash browns you would like, or whatever you have on hand. Ooh, Texan said I always saute onions with every breakfast I have, or I make. I really like onions myself, and I tend to put onions in a lot of things. I'll even put them on my sandwich because they're so good. But I really like onions, and it just, that onion flavor, it just tastes so good. It just tastes so good. Texan said it adds crazy flavor. For real. And then it's like, when I meet people who say that they don't like onions, I'm like, oh, they don't know no better. I'm like, they don't know no better, because onions are an ingredient in a lot of different foods that we may not realize, or like a lot of different like bottle sauces. Onions are a really big ingredient. But yes, I like onions. I'll even do onion powder. I like that one too as well. So I think the most frustrating thing about hash browns is that you kind of just have to leave them alone. Kind of just have to leave them alone. I got my coffee here. Shop the store and get your merch. I got the 907 Goodies mug. I also have a hoodie and a couple of shirts. So shop the Foodie Gaming store. But with hash browns, you kind of have to just leave them alone so that they can form, you know, that crust and get the color on there that they need to. You gotta just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Put them on high heat. But you don't want to put your food on and be like doing something in another part of the house. I recommend that if you are cooking, you need to stay in the kitchen. Now, if you gotta run to the bathroom, you gotta run to the bathroom. But I'm sounding like you need to stay in the kitchen. You need to always be watching, be mindful. There's a lot of accidents that happen in the kitchen. And trust me, I know. Because I have worked in the kitchen and I saw a lot of accidents. And there was also a lot of accident prevention in the kitchen. We would have to like wear certain PPE if we were doing something. We would have to go through training in the kitchen. So it's called PPE. So there would be a lot of that we would talk about. But if you're cooking and you're in the kitchen, do not start doing something else. Start doing something outside. You know, you want to stay in the kitchen and you want to stay alert. And I highly recommend that you guys use timers, Foodie Gang. Nobody's above losing track of time. Even I use timers, and I've been cooking for years. But I use timers myself. Okay, y'all, so I turned the hash browns up. They looking good. They smelling good. They looking good. They smelling good. You know what I like to eat with my hash browns? I like to eat them with ketchup. Really simple. But yeah, really simple. I just like to eat them with ketchup. Sometimes eggs. And so I turned the pan up for my hash browns. So they're really getting that crisp on there. Wait till I show you guys how these hash browns are looking. And the key to hash browns, to getting that crispiness on there, is going to be the amount of oil that you use. But some people don't like them crispy, and that's totally fine too. It's all, you know, what your preference is, and it is up to you how you want your hash browns. So, those are the hash browns, and the hash browns are looking good. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move the hash browns to the back burner and bring our pan up forward. And we're going to start making our turkey grilled cheese. Let me show you the hash browns one more time. And I just put a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of Cajun seasoning on here. And I can tell you, Foodie Gang, it has that nice crisp on there that I like on my hash browns. I like my hash browns to be crispy. Now, you can make them to however you like. The recipe is in the video description. So, I moved my hash browns to the back burner. I'm going to put it on low heat. And I have my pan ready to start. My grilled cheese. And Foodie Gang, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put my butter on the pan and let the butter start melting for my grilled cheese. I'm just gonna wipe this off. Hey girl, dad, how are you doing? Coming through. He said hit the like button if you haven't. Yes, I agree. He said welcome in everyone. Happy Monday. So girl, dad, I'm making some easy brunch recipes. I got some hash browns right here. I'm gonna start my turkey and ham. No, sorry, turkey and cheese, grilled cheese. Turkey grilled cheese. There we go. I don't know why that was just tongue twister. I have sharp cheddar and Swiss cheese. So the hash browns are done. I moved them to the back burner. I'm sipping on some black coffee with some honey, keeping it real simple. And girl, that said that sounds amazing. Thank you so much. So I'll put my butter onto my pan. So I put my butter. Sometimes what I like to do, just so my butter doesn't burn super fast, I'll put a little bit of oil down as well so that my butter doesn't burn so quickly. Because sometimes butter can burn so fast. Now I'm going to take my my bread, and I'm going to lay this down. And Foodie Gang, when you're in the kitchen, you want to stay calm. You want to stay calm. I cannot tell you how staying calm helps so much, but it really does. So I'm going to kind of let that do its thing. I'm going to flip it, and then when I flip it, I'll lay down my cheese, and I'll put my turkey onto the pan. But thank you everybody so much. Hit the like button, support the channel, keep the stove on so I can continue to make amazing food. Hit the like button, and hit the Cash App at #ChefBigBank. So, okay, and you can tell I have a good amount of butter on here because, let me tell you, this bread toasted so quick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay my cheese down, and I'm going to get my turkey on here. So I have my sliced turkey right here. You can use any type of protein that you would like. I like sliced turkey, so that's what I tend to go with. And I'm just going to get that on there like that. Get that out of the way. And then we have our plate right here that we're going to serve on. Ooh. Okay, and I have my cutting board back here. So I am going to cut my sandwich in half so you can see what it looks like. I just wanted to get it off the heat because it was cooking. And so everything is ready. I'm just going to grab this sandwich, cut it in half, and bring it right back to y'all. Foodie Gang. And then I'm just going to plate my hash browns up. And then he said, you did, Girl Dad said, you did that. Makes me want a serving. Yes, simple brunch, or easy brunch, I should say, that you can make super easy hash browns. And then I have a turkey grilled cheese. Let me just move that a little bit closer. And you always want to be cleaning as you go. Let me just push this back a little bit. There we go. All right, there we go. Super simple, easy brunch to make, very cost effective. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more amazing recipes. We have a turkey grilled cheese and hash browns. Salem, we have a turkey grilled cheese and hash browns. Easy brunch. And the recipes are included in the video description, so definitely check them out. Give them a try. And I'm going to be eating my hash browns with ketchup. You can put whatever dipping sauce you would personally like on the side. But there we go. Very simple, easy to make. And I can assure you this is going to be yummy. All right, foodie gang. So, I got the table set up. We're going to sit down. I'm going to try this for you at the table. And I'm going to let you guys know how it tastes. So, let me get y'all set up and we will see. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go. Salem said it will be amazing. I am coming over. I think so. So let me tell y'all. Hash browns here, and I have a turkey grilled cheese with cheddar cheese and Swiss cheese. And hash browns here, and I got a little bit of ketchup for my dipping sauce. Super simple recipe, easy to make. You have to try these recipes. And this is a 907 Goodies mug. Shop the store, get your merch. The links are down below. And also follow me on my social media platforms. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, especially TikTok. And if you're on Facebook, join my food group. Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page, and hit the cash app so that I can continue to make amazing food and keep the stove on. So we always cooking up something good over here. And we got Girl Dad welcoming everybody in. And he also makes amazing food on his channel. And he has an amazing story. Make sure that you check out his channel as well. Because although we both do cook, there are so many cooking styles, Foodie Gang. And that's why I always promote other cooks, foodies, chefs. Because there's so many different cooking styles. Okay, what do y'all think I should try first? What do you think I should try first, Foodie Gang? Let me know. Should I try the hash browns first? Yes, girl, that I said. I really appreciate that, Queen. Right, you're rare. And so are you, girl, dad. You know what? It's weird because in the kitchen, in the kitchen industry, it's male dominated, right? So men cook more. But then when you come out in the real world, the men don't be cooking. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird. And then girl dad said that sandwich. Let me move my phone a little bit closer. And I also make children's content on YouTube. So subscribe to Ava's Playtime. If you have kids or kiddos, we have over 300 videos. And let me tell y'all, these kids are so creative. They make up the funniest skits and the greatest content. And they have really big imaginations. So we got our turkey grilled cheese. There's cheddar cheese on here and Swiss. And y'all can see it's going to be a good one. And this is white bread. You can use any type of bread you want. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's just... This bread is so good. And I could taste the butter. I can taste the cheddar cheese and the turkey. And Big Toe said, dang, that sounds looks good. I'm telling y'all, it's really good. If you try my recipes, they're down below. Join my food group on Facebook and share the pictures with us. Or even make a video. But this sandwich is really good. Very simple. Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, and turkey. Salem said, damn, so going to make that in 2 hours from now. Yes, you got to make this sandwich. This is good. I'm sorry, Big Toe. But subscribe to my channel. When I make this good food, though, I'll give y'all the recipes. So y'all can try it at home. Okay. After this bite, I'm going to try the hash browns. And Big Toe said, gonna try your recipe. Yes, you got to. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn the notification bell on so when I go live, you get notified. Y'all, that sounds just so good. I didn't want to stop. Any type of bread. Wheat bread, potato bread, even Hawaiian bread. Any type of bread would be good with that sandwich. It is just so simple. Grilled cheese, sliced turkey. I have Swiss cheese and cheddar cheese on there. Very simple, but so good. And the butter, you can just taste it in the bread. It's so good. Okay, so I got my hash browns here. I'm going to give those a try. Let me stir up my ketchup a little bit. So I got the hash browns right here, nice and crispy, just the way I like them. Salem said, "That's why I call you good looking. What's cooking?" I'll be over here cooking. So we got the hash browns right there, a little bit of salt and pepper and Cajun seasoning. So let's see what it's hitting for. Mm. Can y'all hear that crunch? Salem said, "You give me ideas of what to cook." You know what? For more ideas, join my food group. It's over 1,000 foodies. We're almost at 2,000 foodies all around the world. I mean, they help me with my creativity. And that's why I'm able to make this good food, good combinations. So, join my food group. But yes, these hash browns, did y'all hear that crunch? Okay, the hash browns, salt, pepper, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. If you want more of a Cajun kick, you want it to be spicier, add more Cajun seasoning. But I really just wanted to give it a nice backbone. And, hold on. Mm. I just have no words. You guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, join my food group. Food again. This whole meal is super quick to make. All you need is a couple ingredients. Hash browns, bread, turkey, cheese, butter. Super simple to make, cost effective, and it's easy. Easy brunch recipes. And another thing about this recipe is that this is filling. You know when you eat something, you be full for a little bit, but after that you be hungry again? No. You're gonna get full off of this. Okay. That sandwich is my favorite. But these hash browns in stiff competition. And I have my coffee here. I have it black with a little bit of honey in it. Man, this is how you want to start your day. You know, how you want to start your day, how you want to end your day. You want to end your day with good food. Because when we eat good food, it makes us happy. Nobody wants to eat nasty food. Girl, that I said, literally. I'm telling y'all, it's like, I don't know about y'all, but the highlight of my day sometimes is what am I going to eat? And you know, it's like, when it's that time comes up and you're hungry, you're like, look, I can't go no further with nothing if I don't eat right now. Don't talk to me. I'm angry. I ain't had no food. But when you eat this in the beginning of your day or brunch or even at lunch, this is like perfect. Mm-mm-mm. Caesar, I ain't gonna be able to save you now. Cause I'm about to eat you. Okay. You gotta try these simple brunch recipes. Easy to make, cost effective. The recipes are down in the description. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great recipes. Join my groups if you're on Facebook so that we can stay in touch. Hit the Cash App money sign Chef Big Bang so I can keep cooking. And you know what can I say? Mm-mm-mm. And I put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on my hash browns. And I don't normally do that, but it was a really good call to make. And it is delicious. Deliciousness that hit that like button if you haven't. Caesar said, homemade. Well, I found my group, Death Sub, and Hello Girl Dad. Yes, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I am always cooking and making amazing recipes. This is my live show. I drop pre-recorded content every Wednesday at 9 a.m. And this is my live show. And you know what? It's only been a year that I've had this channel, but I can tell you this, Sweetie Gang, it has been amazing. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in and supporting me and continuing to do so. Salem said, yes, so good. So going to make this food you cook tonight. You know what? That reminds me, in my Facebook group, there's a member, Mr. Pete. He always makes breakfast for dinner. And I even did it one day because I kept seeing him do it. But he'll do like, I see him do like fried chicken and eggs. But he's always making breakfast for dinner. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? How are you doing? How is everyone's day going? Angela, today I made easy brunch recipes. I made hash browns with a turkey and cheese, or turkey grilled cheese. On that grilled cheese is sliced turkey, Swiss cheese, and cheddar cheese. And I put a little bit of butter on the outside, and it is so good. Mm. And then on my hash browns, I put sea salt, black pepper, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And let me tell y'all, if you guys have not tried Cajun seasoning, I would recommend that you guys try Cajun seasoning because it is so delicious and it adds a nice kick to your food. Thank you so much, Caesar. And girl that said, hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Yes, y'all, it is the beginning of the week. And everyone should be having a great day so far because it just started. Well, depending on where you're watching from. It could be the afternoon or it could be night for some of y'all. But it is the beginning of the week, so it's important that we start our week with some good food. Some brunch, breakfast, dinner, some type of good meal. And Angela said, I love Cajun seasoning. Yes, Cajun seasoning is so good. And I know I use it a lot, but it's so good. And you can put it on breakfast, lunch, dinner. Very versatile. It adds a really nice kick and a really nice flavor to your food. So, we got the hash browns here. And I like my hash browns to be crispy. And I have a little bit of my sandwich left. Y'all can see. So good. Woo! Foodie game. When I be cooking, do y'all be trying my recipes or what? And Angela said, a little Cajun season is even good on popcorn. It's funny that you say that. I seen a picture the other day where someone had popcorn and they had two of their seasoning blends that they like to put on it. But when I was younger, we would always add, I think, Laurie's or Johnny's on our popcorn. But we would always add a little bit of something. And Caesar said, oh my God, crispy brown. Okay, sorry. I'm being a little fan kid right now. Food is my passion. You know what? Food is also my passion, which is why I love having the Facebook group. Because I have met other foodies that have the same passion as me. Because I will admit, when you talk to people about food who are not really into food like that, it's very weird. They don't care that much. But when you talk to other foodies, it's like, they just get it. They just get it, Foodie Gang, and that's why I'm so glad I have y'all here, Foodie Gang, because y'all just get what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you, foodies are nice people. Now, the chefs that work in the restaurant are not that nice. But everybody else in the foodie community is nice. But I don't know what it is. But them white coats, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. There's some chefs that I met that were nice, but they weren't that nice when I worked in the kitchen. But like I was saying, the kitchen is a very stressful environment because you have timelines that you have to meet. You're serving customers. You have different diets. So I feel like the stress of the situation may make people mean, but that's still no excuse. Look, I look. Chef Big Bang don't agree with them. Like Gordon Ramsay. Now I think some of his what Gordon Ramsay be doing is for TV, but I think he kind of is that mean in real life too. There's no way that you could just be a nice person in life and the camera turns on you just that mean. A little piece of you has to be mean. Girl that said, you're so right. When in that setting, it gets wishy-washy. Let me tell y'all, the kitchen is very, very stressful. Salem said, really looking forward to cooking your recipe tonight. I love to cook. Definitely don't like cooking for restaurants. I agree with you, and that's why after I worked in the restaurant industry, I actually stopped cooking for about 4 years, and I just cooked at home. But when I cook on YouTube or Facebook or for my foodie gang, I really enjoy it because I'm really getting to focus on the actual food. When you're in the kitchen, restaurant setting, there's so many other variables and factors that you have to put on top of cooking. When you're at home cooking for yourself, you get to really enjoy it. And that's the difference for me. Girl dad said, yeah, you can tell he's an a-hole. Laugh out loud. Okay, so it was a couple of months ago. I asked a question on Facebook because I if you're on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook. But I asked people, what would you do if Gordon Ramsay comes into your kitchen and starts yelling at you? I don't know what made me think of that, but I'm telling you, that question got thousands of comments, and I'm a part of a lot of different food groups. But a lot of people said they wasn't having it. And they was gonna argue back. Some people said they was just gonna take the criticism and be cool with it. A lot of people said they was beating up Gordon Ramsay. But what would you do, Foodie Gang, if Gordon Ramsay came into your kitchen and started yelling at you? But you know what? That man has made a whole business off of being like that. So he ain't never gonna change now. Look, if Gordon Ramsay come into my kitchen and start yelling at me, he getting kicked out. You're not finna come up in here disrespecting me in my kitchen. But that's why restaurant setting or restaurant settings like Hell's Kitchen. I don't think I would ever want to be on Hell's Kitchen. It's like, nah, y'all putting them cooks through too much on Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay be disrespectful sometimes. Mm-mm-mm. Angel said, I was watching the Julia Child's cooking show as a child. I always love cooking shows and you learn a lot. I grew up watching Food Network. My favorite show on Food Network is Chopped. And then I love during the holidays when they would have like the bake-offs and the food competitions. I love that. And then Girl Dad said, yeah, I take it to an extent. But when he starts all that extra he's out. I laugh out loud. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay be getting kind of crazy with it. He be throwing out like personal insults like, all right, bro. Now you might have to get beat up. But he be disrespectful with it. He be going too far. But it's all for TV, so I imagine that they gotta kind of embellish it. And that's a good thing about having my own platform is I don't have to be all extra and crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can just be me. I could just be Chef Big Bang. I don't gotta be doing the most. And girl, that I said right. But Gordon Ramsay be getting disrespectful with it. I'm like, man, I wonder if they signed something. I wonder if they signed something that says you can't. They'll probably like sign like a waiver or something that they gotta just like endure the yelling. They probably sign away their rights to file lawsuits. Not saying that they will, but this is all allegedly in my opinion. And Girl Dad said no gimmicks. Yes, that's the most important part. No gimmicks. There's a lot of people, y'all know what it is. Y'all be out in the world. But I wonder about the health aspect. Because all that yelling, it seems very stressful. It don't seem safe. It's like all that aggression. Okay. So the other day I talked about Kamala Harris and I played John Taffer, I think is what his name is. He's the host of Bar Rescue. This is so good. My last bite. And Girl Dad said, to keep that up, yeah, you're right. It carries over to your real life, I bet. Yeah, what if they go home and be yelling at their wives like that? But John Taffer from Bar Rescue. He's like Gordon Ramsay 2.0 or something. Or no, I wouldn't say he's like half of what Gordon Ramsay is, because Gordon Ramsay, like, he's been doing it for a long time. But John Taffer has Bar Rescue. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That's another great show. And only morals. I made easy brunch recipes. I made hash browns and a turkey grilled cheese. And I'm just sitting over here eating my food, talking to y'all. And if y'all got any questions, let me know. And girl, that said that show is dope. I like it. Yes, Bar Rescue is so funny, and he really does help them though, with like the menu and like customer service, with the ordering and all that stuff, because it does matter. Yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do be cooking on there. I do interviews, reaction videos, and I'm always sharing my recipes with you guys, Foodie Gang. Also, follow me on my social media platforms. If you're on Facebook, join my group on Facebook, and let me know if you make any of my recipes and share a picture with us on the group. Yeah, so Bar Rescue is really a really good show that I recommend that y'all gotta check out. Mm-mm. Okay. So yes, I cook on my channel. I don't really do a ton of mukbangs. Or I don't think I really ever have done any yet. But, like I said, 907 Goodies is a new channel. So, tune in. And I'm excited for the future of what's going on. We got a lot of milestones coming up. We got 5K. We got monetization. We got 4K followers on Facebook. And then 2,000 members in the Facebook group. So we have a lot of milestones going on. And I also do make children's content. Ava's Playtime. Make sure you check that out on YouTube. And Only said, are you a chef? Yes, Chef Big Bank. And Angela said, do you make skillet meals or sheet pan meals? Not yet. Not yet, but stay tuned, Angela. Those will definitely be in the future. I did make a skillet the other day with like potatoes, smoked turkey sausage. So you can check out that video. Sheet pan meals, not yet. Yes, I went to Le Cordon Bleu of Portland. Ooh, that's a hard question. So Junior said Drake or Kendrick. Okay. I'm gonna have to say Kendrick just because I feel like Drake's a really good mainstream artist, and they're both are really great artists. They're both are really great artists. And Angela said, I'll check it out. Yes. But sheet pan meals, that is a good one. I'll have to look up some sheet pan meals, and maybe that's something that we can do one of these days. Have you guys ever seen where they like turn the entire table into like a big serving of nachos. And they put like chips, they put beans, they put ground beef all on the dining room table. And it's like everybody, like the whole family can make their own nachos, right? And it's like the whole table. And then only said I had to ask that because I could cook too. I'm not gonna subscribe to nobody I cook better than. That is fair, but one thing I will say, even if I cook better than someone, that doesn't mean that I can't learn anything from them, because they could know something that I don't know. They could have knowledge that I don't know, and you never know who you can learn from. Keep an open mind. Join my Facebook group. Hi, how are you doing, Sarah? What's going on, Sarah? What's going on? And Angela said, that sounds really good. Yes. Have y'all ever seen it where they turn the whole table, they put like a tablecloth on the table, and they turn the whole table into like a nacho bar pretty much, but they put it right onto the table. Only you can learn a lot. But yes, they turn the whole table into nachos. It's a really cool concept. I don't know if I would do that just because who gonna eat all the nachos? So there we go, y'all. Hash browns and a turkey and cheese grilled cheese. A turkey grilled cheese. I said turkey and cheese grilled cheese. That don't even make no sense. So, there we go, foodie gang. That was easy brunch recipes that you have to try. I got my coffee here. Keeping it simple, I have black coffee with a little bit of honey. Shop the store, get your coffee mugs, and I also have t-shirts available, and I do have a hoodie. There's going to be more styles coming out. And I want to say, for my live show, Kitchen Talk with Chef Bigbank, we are almost at 100 episodes in this season. Season 1 was 51 episodes. Season 2, I don't even know. It's to be determined where we're going to end. But I'm having so much fun cooking with you guys, foodie gang. I'm having so much fun getting to know everybody, seeing the same or similar names in the chat. Thank you to all my moderators for always watching the chat and supporting the platform. Hawaiian said, I subbed up. You seem cool and nice. Aloha. Angela said, I'm going to catch this replay. My hash browns never turn out crispy. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, Angela, because when I first started making hash browns, I had a lot of trouble. And it wasn't until I worked in the kitchen that I really learned how to make hash browns properly. What you have to do, Angela, if you want your hash browns to be crispy, you have to use a generous amount of oil. And what I do while my hash browns, or I oil my pan, I get my pan nice and hot. That's another really important step, is that you want your pan to be hot. Almost on medium heat. And then you put your oil in there. When your pan gets hot, you're going to put in your hash browns. You're going to leave those hash browns for a long time. And then I have my squeeze bottle near the stove. And what I do is I pour more oil on top periodically while they're cooking. And like I said, you want to let them go for a long time. You don't want to turn them before that bottom starts to crisp up. And then what I do is I flip them. And what I do is I kind of like cut them in half. And I cut the hash browns into quarters to make it easier to flip. And if some of them don't flip, it's okay. But you just want the majority of them to flip. Put more oil in there. But yes, Angela, scroll back and learn how to get your hash browns crispy. Because I have figured it out after years of cooking. And when I was in the kitchen on Saturdays mornings when I worked at the university, we would have a really big brunch spread. And we would always have hash browns on the menu. And another thing is that hash browns take a long time to cook. It takes a long time to acquire that brown. I would say about 30 minutes total. What we would do, because we would have our brunch line and it would open up at like, say like, it would open at 10. So we had to have all this food ready. We would have scrambled eggs, hash browns, breakfast potatoes, bacon, and sausage. What we would do is we would start our hash browns early because hash browns take a long time to get that crisp on the outside. And so low, you gotta, not low and slow, high or medium heat and cook them for a long time. But I like my hash browns crispy. I know some people like them like kind of like soft or not crispy. Everyone is different. The recipe is down below. I also added a little bit of Cajun seasoning, Angela, to my hash browns which helps with the color of getting that crisp, and it also gives it a nice flavor. The recipe is down below. I was going to go live again today, and I was going to talk about Trump because we talked about Kamala Harris's policy proposal for price gouging and what she's going to do to, combat food inflation, because food inflation is a real thing. So now that we did it about Kamala, I have one set up that we're going to do on Trump. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. It might be tomorrow or today. So stay tuned. Turn the notification bell on. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. Hit the Cash App money sign Chef Big Bank so that I can continue to cook, make amazing food, and keep sharing these great recipes with you guys. I want to thank you to all my moderators and all of my foodie gang. Thank you guys so much for being so engaging, leaving comments in the chat, and making my recipes. It is greatly appreciated. Well, foodie gang, we've been on here for almost an hour and 15 minutes. So, what I gotta go do is clean the kitchen. I will see you guys in the next one. Please hit the like button. Follow me on all my social media platforms. And thank you so much to my moderators. We got Girl Dad. We got Sarah. We got Angela. And if I miss anybody, forgive me. Forgive me. But shout out to all my moderators. Thank you guys so much for watching the chat. I'll see you guys down in the comment section or on Facebook. Let's stay in touch. I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great day. Eat great food. Stay positive. I know it's tough. It's hard sometimes, especially with food inflation, but stay positive. It's going to be all right. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, foodie gang. Have a great day.